Picture this, you're sitting at the kitchen table after a long day, coffee in hand, looking at the milk price forecasts and wondering if your operation can weather another volatile season. Does this sound familiar? If you're like most dairy farmers we work with at CMK, you've probably had this exact moment more times than you dare count. I'm here today to talk about one of the most crucial financial tools that every dairy farmer should have in their toolkit. That is understanding your break-even position. And here's the thing, you don't need to rely on gut feelings or cross fingers when it comes to your farm's financial health. So what exactly is it? Your break-even point is simply the minimum milk price you need to cover all your costs and keep the lights on. Think of it as your farm's survival threshold. When the milk price sits above this number, you're making money. When they drop below this number, you're eating into reserves or adding to your debt. Right now across New Zealand, the average dairy farm break-even sits around eight bucks per kilo of milk solid. With Fonterra forecasting a $10 payout, that might seem comfortable, but here's where it gets interesting. Every farm that we deal with is different, and your personal break-even point may be significantly higher or lower than this average. Now, not all break-even calculations are created equal, and this is where many farmers get tripped up. There's actually 3 different ways to calculate your break-even, each serving a different purpose. First, there's the cash break-even. This is your immediate survival number. It covers all your cash expenses, family drawings, debt repayments. It's what you need to pay the bills and sleep soundly at night. Most farmers actually find this their go-to number for day-to-day decision making. The second is the economic break-even. This digs deeper by including opportunity costs of your own labour and management. This is the number that tells you whether you're actually better off farming than you are working for someone else. It is often $2 to $4 a kg higher than your cash break-even, and it is really the check that many farmers need but don't want to hear. The third is the full cost break-even. This is your long-term sustainability number. It includes everything, plus a profit margin for reinvestment and growth. This is what banks look at when you're seeking finance, and what you should be targeting for genuine business and farm health. But why do New Zealand farms face unique challenges? Our seasonal pasture-based systems create some specific wrinkles in break-even calculations. Unlike our overseas counterparts who might have more consistent year-round costs, Kiwi dairy farmers deal with a massive seasonal swings in expenses and production. The numbers tell a sobering story. Break-even costs have jumped from around $5 to $6 per kg just 5 years ago to today's $8 plus. That's a 45% increase. That's been driven by everything from on-farm inflation hitting 17% to looming environmental compliance costs. Add this to the complexity of our industry structure. Owner-operators managing 56% of herds face different cost pressures than the various share milking arrangements, while contract milkers need an entirely different framework for calculating their break-even. Now, the good news is technology is changing the game. The tools available to track and manage your break-even position have never been better. Gone are the days of those annual spreadsheet marathons. Modern farm management software gives you real insights into your cost position. Figured is the leader of the pack here, tracking the majority of New Zealand dairy farmers. Reviewing accurate numbers from your farming system is critical so that tweaks can be made along the way. Now, some common mistakes that cost you money. In our experience at CMK, we see the same break-even mistakes repeated across farms. The biggest is incomplete costs. Some farmers way underestimate the overall cost of production. Then there is timing mismatches, paying for feed in advance but not accounting for it properly. It might seem like a small accounting detail, but they can swing your break-even calculations by thousands of dollars. The most successful farmers that we work with don't just calculate their break-even once a year. They're tracking it continuously, using it for everything from feed purchasing decisions to investment planning. Understanding your break-even isn't just about knowing a number. It's about using that knowledge strategically to manage your farm. The farms that thrive use break-even analysis to guide expansion, evaluate new technology investments, and potentially planning for drought and market downturns. We've seen farms use break-even modelling to justify new milking systems, determine optimal herd sizes, and even making succession planning decisions. When you know your true cost structure, every business decision becomes clearer. In our Milking It series, Kevin and Nicole's journey perfectly illustrates this. By getting clear on their break-even position, they've been able to make informed decisions about their path to farm ownership, setting saving targets and identifying areas where efficiency improvements could boost their bottom line. If you're watching this and you realise you're not 100% confident in your break-even position, don't worry, you're not alone. Most farmers have a rough idea of their costs, but few have a precise, actionable numbers that they need for confident decision making. The reality is that in today's environment, with volatile milk prices, rising input costs, and increasing regulatory pressures, flying blind on your break-even point is a luxury that no dairy farmer can now afford. At CMK, we've specialised in dairy farming for nearly 70 years, and we've seen how transformative it can be when farmers get clear on their numbers. We're not talking about complex financial gymnastics. We're talking about practical, actionable insights that help you make better decisions every day. Whether you're a contract milker working towards ownership, or a share milker looking to optimise your operation, or an owner-operator planning your next move, understand your break-even position is the foundation everything else is built on. If you're ready to get clear on your numbers, our team at CMK specialise in helping farmers like you understand and optimise your break-even position. We'll work with you to create a clear, accurate picture of your costs and help you use that information strategically on your farm. Call us on 06765 6178 or email us cmk@cmk.co.nz. Till next time.